What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. Saturday NBA talk with Jay, man. NBA Cup talk with Jay as well, man. My glass is doing some older shit, but we rocking the blue today, man. So let's try to get straight to it today. It's only two games. Obviously, it's the NBA Cup semifinals, quarterfinals, whatever you want to say. Whoever wins these two games will go to the championship and play on Tuesday, my guys. So let's get straight to it. And this one, I'm not here to waste your time. Two tough games, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. But first game up, this game will be at what 4:30 Eastern. I know it's 2:30 my time, so 4:30 Eastern. So it's pretty much about 3 hours away for this one. Gonna be a dandy. It's gonna be a great game, man. Damn, I'm tripping, man. I need the Thunder so bad. I didn't put them on both of them. So let me see. Bucks versus Hawks. All right, you've got Bucks laying 4.5. If you want the Bucks, I believe you can get 3.5. If you want the Hawks, I believe you can get 4.5 as well, man. So it'd be crazy if the Bucks end up winning that one by 4, man. But yeah, you can get 3.5 if you want Bucks, and then if you want the Hawks, you can get back 4.5. I do lean toward the Hawks in this one. Like the way that I see these games going, I think it'll be one dog and one fave. I think that the Hawks, man, this team has really been playing some great basketball. You know what I've been thinking? This team, low-key, is like the Pacers from last year. And what the Pacers do? So first off, it's like they stole the Pacers mojo. Like they've been playing like the team, like the Pacers were playing last year. You see what I'm saying? Like surprising everybody. Offense has been really good. Defense has been their defense actually playing better than what the Pacers was last year, in my opinion. So I feel like that the Hawks, for whatever reason, it kind of just taken over as the Pacers, like just stole their mojo, man. But when you have Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels playing as well they are, add that with Trae Young, like this team is really tough to stop right now, man. They've been playing some really great basketball, man. They've won 6 of their last 7 games, like, and most of those games were was an underdog as well. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 of those games were underdog, including beating the Cavs back to back, man. Cavs had everybody too. Like there was no excuse. They just came in there. When you beat them in Cleveland as 9-point underdogs, and then you go to the house 2 days later and beat them again as 5.5 underdogs, that shows something there. Because we know that the Cavs have been balling. Like they're a really deep team. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Mobley, Allen. I mean, have the bench as well. Like Cavs been playing some of the best basketball in the league. Hawks beat them back to back. It's really tough to do that, man, especially 2 days later with quick revenge. So Hawks have really been showing me something. The only bad game they had was they gave up that 111. They gave up 141 points to the Nuggets, but you could kind of argue that was just a horrible spot coming off the overtime game versus a close overtime win versus the Lakers, and they had a huge cup game on deck versus the Knicks as well. So you could argue that was just kind of a bad sandwich spot, and the Nuggets were a little pissed off as well coming off that Wizards loss. So Hawks have been playing some really great basketball. Now the Bucks have been playing some good basketball as well. Let's go look at their wins. So they beat the Bulls, the Pacers, the Hornets. They did beat the Heat. That was a tough one without Giannis as well. I'm not pretty sure that was without. Was that without Giannis or that was without Dame? Yeah, that was without Giannis. Went out there and beat the Heat. That was a good win as well. I'm just trying to compare their wins. Beat the Wizards, beat the Pistons, the Nets, and then the Magic as well, man. Then you look at the Hawks. They beat the Cavs twice. They beat the Hornets. They beat the Pelicans, beat the Bucks by 15 in Milwaukee as well, man. Those are the type of games that like the Hawks can match up well with the Bucks, man. They really can. Let me see. So Reese Shea had 12 points. Jalen Johnson, 23 points. DeAndre Hunter, 20 points off the bench. Bogdanovich, 15 off the bench. Okongwu, 13 off the bench. Trae Young only had 17 points, 7 assists, and that was 0 of 9 from 3. And they still beat them 119 to 104, man. So they had a plan. Giannis had 31 points and 11 rebounds, but they still only put up 104 points. Now, there was no Chris Middleton in that game, so that is something to note for that one. They didn't have Chris Middleton. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a tough game. This is not a game that I bet. I want to take Hawks here plus the points. I just feel like they're Pacers from last year where they're continuing to win these games outright as the underdog, but this is a game that was up back-to-back as well that they played versus Atlanta. That's why Middleton didn't play. They played in Detroit, and then they went back to the house, and Middleton didn't play it. No, they lost by 15, man. So I want to say that Hawks are right side, but this was a game that I ended up staying off of, man. Trae Young over 38.5 points, rebound, assists. Jay Phenomenal likes Hawks. likes Hawks in this one. Let me see. He hate Giannis. I think Trey always shows up in these games. He said Daniel said he hates Giannis. He thinks I'm gonna ride the Hawks team total over. I think we see points here. I actually think this might be a little bit of a defensive game. So first off, they're playing in an arena that they've never played in as well. And then, like I said, the Hawks actually what they've been doing, they've been with like Dyson. Shout out to Dyson Daniels, man. A guy, one of the last breeds that actually cares about defense. Now, they didn't play no defense versus the Nuggets when they gave up 141. But when you hold the New York Knicks to 100 points, that's a great defensive game right there as well, man. They held the Cavs to 101 points. The first game they gave up a 124. Second game held them to 101 points. That's tough, man. That's tough. Wayne says Bucks can't guard not a parts car, bro. Let me see. Loopy Low say he took the Hawks plus 4.5, but Giannis over his points. Giannis and Dame shut Trey down with Milton back. Don't fall for the hype. Yeah, it's a tough game. Definitely a little bit different with Middleton back in there, but the Hawks are really peaking right now. Obviously, there's room for these two teams for the Hawks to lose the game but still cover. But Parky says he likes Bucks minus 3.5. Too much size and strength. Yeah, this is gonna be a great one to watch, man. To be perfectly honest with you, Hawks dub, they're kryptonite for good teams. That's a fact. Beat Cavs, Celtics, and the Bucks. Yep. Yeah, I think they're the only team in the league that's beating the Cavs and the Celtics this year. You see what I'm saying? So really great game, maybe a great game to live bet. I'll tell you right now, if the Bucks go up double digits, I think that I'll be taking Hawks in this one. If the Bucks go up double digits, first half, I will be live betting the Hawks plus the double digits in this one as well. Sam and my guy Hugh says under might be the play. I think that like there's some substance to some unders in this one. Funky games. The two teams have only been, I believe so. Let me see. If they played on the 11th, you only got 2 days to travel to Vegas. You see what I'm saying? So to 2 days, damn near short notice, you going to Vegas, playing in an arena that you've never played in before. The Bucks did play at this arena last year, but still, when you have this game, that's going to be probably a playoff intensity type of game. Only problem is you never know which defense you're going to get from either one of these teams. Like the Bucks, sometimes they can really have lockdown defense, and then other times, you know what I'm saying, shit getting in the 240s and 250s. So I'm definitely staying away the total. I do lean to the under, maybe even first half under, but I do lean to this being a little bit more of a defensive game. But if I had to play the side, I would be taking Hawks plus the 4.5, man, to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm saying, but I could see this being a playoff atmosphere type of game. Bucks were there last year and they lost to the Pacers. And like I say, man, just for a reason, I just feel like the Hawks are the Pacers this year. And if that's the case, then that means that they're going to give the Bucks all they can handle in this, man, to be honest with you. So I do lean to the Hawks in this particular game. If I'm betting it, I'm betting the Hawks, man. Let's get over here to this other game in this one. They say they like Trae Young assists. Can't talk you off there. What is Trae Young's assist as well? Thunder versus Rockets, man. Love my guys, Sam, man. I love my guys. I love the Rockets as well, but this is a spot that I do like the Thunder. Now, I didn't lay the points with the Thunder. I really just need them to win the game. I want to put some on the -6, but I really think this could be a close game, man. I really think it could be a close game. I just need the Thunder to win this game by 1 point. You know what I'm saying? He said, well, how about Doc Rivers' impact on this game? I think that if you like the Bucks, that first half could be the spot. Then afterwards, Doc Rivers never makes adjustments. That's where it's up to the Hawks to come back and bounce back in that particular game, man. So I'm saying, I need the Thunder. Yeah, OKC is definitely public today for sure, and that's another reason why I don't want to lay the 6. But I'd be really surprised if the Thunder didn't win this game today. I just feel like that this tournament is built for them. Obviously the refs didn't come out and say anything about that foul call. It was a foul. Like, you can't be hopping on the guy. But the Rockets are a little lucky to be here. They are a little lucky. You see what I'm saying? Both of these teams are the type of team that could possibly like win this tournament. I do think whoever comes out of this game wins it. I know the Bucks are good. I know that the Hawks are good. But I think whoever comes out of this game is going to win the tournament. And I need the Thunder to win this tournament. I need SGA to win this MVP. I think that they're going to get the job done today, man. I know that I know that it's not necessarily popular opinion. I know that a lot of people on the Thunder, but I'd be really surprised if they didn't come out here and get the job done. If you watch the Thunder, like this team is playing. First off, SGA is like damn near unstoppable. Now, the way that they let him push off on people, you can't stop SGA. If they're gonna let him push off on the off arm, there's literally no way you can stop him. He's hitting threes at a high rate this year. He's hitting the mid range. Obviously, he can get into the paint. He's drawing fouls. Like if he gets a couple quick early fouls on Dylan Brooks, who's questionable in this game with an illness, Bro, what you go to Vegas do, bro? What you doing in Vegas, man? I've been there before. You know what I'm saying? But I've been there a few times, man. But what illness do you have, Dylan Brooks, that you didn't have the other day? You didn't got to Vegas, bro. What y'all been doing? So there was something really important that this guy said on the other show the other day. He said this will be the battle of which one of these young teams can be more disciplined in Vegas. Now, I can't say the Rockets they should be used to nightlife and shit like that. They live in Houston, but this one's all about which team can stay more disciplined because you got to lock in. You can party after you get there 500,000, but you got to be focused in on this game. Now, this is a revenge spot. The Thunder did just lose to the Rockets December 1st. We was on the Rockets in that spot. There was a bad spot for the Thunder. They were coming off of a huge cup game, a huge cup win. It was a bad spot for them. There was a letdown spot. And the Rockets still almost pissed that one away as well. They end up getting the job done, but they almost pissed that game away, man. They almost let the Thunder they had to outscore them by 8 points in the fourth quarter. You see what I'm saying? The Thunder had came out the third quarter, outscored them 36-29. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Thunder are the better team, man. I think that the Rockets can ball. I love this team. I love their grit. I love the way they're coached. But the Thunder are a little bit further ahead than the Rockets. Like these are just the facts, man. The Thunder are more teetering on like being one of the top teams in the West than the Rockets are. Rockets were supposed to be a play-in tournament. They're playing really well. They had a streak last year where they covered like 22 straight. They're going to be a great team. They're like right behind the Thunder. But I think the Thunder they're a little bit further on in their rebuild to where they're already a solidified top 3 team in the West. You see what I'm saying? Where you say the Rockets, you might say top 5 type C. I'd say even top 5, top 4, but they're still behind the Thunder, in my opinion, man. So I'd be surprised. The way the Thunder are playing, way that their coach, man, this guy is like a mini what's the guy's name for the Celtics, man? I can't even think of his name right now. I used to play for West Virginia. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now, but the somebody help me out, man. Celtics coach. I feel like Dagnall is it's like a mini Celtics coach. You see what I'm saying? I feel like these guys are just lunatics, man. They're lunatics. Like they love basketball. They eat shit, breathe basketball. They're hell of coaches, man. Dagnall got coach a year last year. The way he's coaching the team up, they have their defensive stopper, and I got to stop hating on Lou Dort because he can make threes and shit now. Absolute defensive stopper. Jalen Williams, Hardenstein, but Missoula. Hardenstein was unfair, bro. First off, Chet Holmgren still hurt, bro. When they let the Thunder get Hardenstein, it's literally like unfair, to be perfectly honest with you. See what I'm saying? So Wiggins, Kyron Williams coming off the bench, Isaiah Joe. You never know who's gonna come off the bench and play well. Case and Wallace, man. I just feel like they have a little bit more offense coming off the bench. All 5 players can guard. All 5 players can switch 1 through 5. There's no weakness really in the Thunder team except for youth. I think this is a spot here, man. But obviously, everybody's on OKC. It's definitely the most public spot of the day. But I need OKC to win. You see what I'm saying? So I took them as soon as this shit came out. I went on ahead and laid the juice with the money line minus 185. I had already said I need the Thunder to win this whole fucking thing and the SGA to win MVP. So that's what I'm on, man. I need the Thunder to win. I know everybody's on it. It is what it is. I'd be very surprised if the Thunder didn't win this game today. Is it possible? It is. Could it be a close game? It very well possible as well. But I'd heavily lean to Thunder. It is coming down to 5.5. I'd heavily lean to Thunder laying the 5.5. Like I say, the way that they're built, they don't really mess around in games. They don't really have like down games. And I mean, this will be a 3-point shooting variance as every NBA game is, but I'm willing to bet that the Thunder can continue to stay from 3. I trust their defense 1 through 5 a little bit more as well. Hardenstein been going crazy on the offensive boards, defensive boards, lobs. SGA, I mean, shit, he's one of the best players in the NBA, man. I like the Rockets roster. I think the Thunder are a little bit further on. So everybody's on it. I don't fucking care. I think the Thunder are the right side here, man. So if I'd be betting today, I need Thunder to win this game. on the money line. I heavily lean their way on the 5.5, and then the Hawks game, I lean the Hawks, but I do think there's possibility that the Bucks could come out a little bit hot. And like I say, if the Hawks got to anything greater than 10 double digits, I feel like the Hawks would be a great live bet in this one. I wouldn't be surprised if they won the game outright. Just really feel like they're the Pacers from last year. What did the Pacers do? They came in this in-season tournament. They beat the Bucks in that semifinal, and they went on to the final one as well, and then lost to the Lakers in that one. But I feel like the Hawks took the Pacers mojo. And I think they'll probably go on a run in this tournament, just like the Pacers. It's just what I feel. You know what? Quick story here, man. Quick story. And I felt really bad too. So I went to the casino yesterday as well, right? So it started to get really dark. This is like 5:25 here in Denver. You know what I'm saying? It started to get really dark, and it started to snow as well, but it wasn't snowing. I could tell it was regular sky, and then you could see really dark clouds. And so it kind of started to snow a little bit, but I hit the turn. I'm in the mountains or whatever, and I hear like this noise. You know what I'm saying? It was like a car crash or something, man. And so the car in front of me slowed down. And so I slowed down too. I see a white truck pull off to the other side. There's a deer in the middle of the street this white truck that pulled to the side that was going the opposite way of me. He just hit the deer, no lie. The deer was this is no lie, guys. I promise you. Y'all know when I tell you a story, this shit actually fucking happened. Factual shit happened at like 5:25 yesterday. No lie, 5:25 p.m. So I see the deer in the middle of the road. This is only a 2-lane road in the mountains, guys. I see the deer like trying to get up and shit, man. I don't know how injured it was. People really care about animals here, so I'm pretty sure the guy that was in the white truck that hit the deer probably tried to call the ambulance or vet, somebody to try to get the deer. I think he was trying to get up. Probably one of his legs was probably fucked up, if not one or two. But when I came back, I didn't see the deer like on the side or anything, you know what I'm saying, or debris. So hopefully, I felt bad for the deer, man, because like on our side, we kept going just a little bit. The car in front of me, I don't lie, this was a big ass deer too in the fucking middle of the road. So it's some type of sign. I don't know what it is, but that deer got hit by that fucking truck, man. You see what I'm saying? This is no lie, guys. I promise to God this shit happened, man. So I don't know why. I don't know what the universe is saying. You see what I'm saying? But that the deer definitely got hit. He was definitely laying on the ground and trying to get up and shit, but he was still alive. I felt really bad, but I also had to get to the casinos. I mean, I didn't hit the fucking deer. I wasn't standing by, but no lie, that shit happened, man. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if the Bucks about to get hit today, but I'm just telling you, no lie, that's what happened, man. So that does kind of lead me to believe. Usually when I see a deer, that means that that the Bucks get the job done, but I've never seen one get hit. I seen one almost get hit, a little baby one that was on the side. This one, I didn't even see it get hit, but I heard it, and then I passed literally right by the deer. This motherfucker was trying to get up and stuff, man. So I don't know what that means, man, but it could mean something. You see what I'm saying? But no lie, that's what happened, man. But that's the show, guys. It's all love. Like I say, it's a 2-game card. I do think there's better spots on the card tomorrow, man. I got a couple. I got to do some research. There was a player, Anthony Edwards, left yesterday's game. I need to see what's going on with that. But I think that the Wolves might be the spot tomorrow. I need to see what's up with Anthony Edwards. I know he left the game. If I'm not mistaken, he closed it out. The Wolves end up getting the job done. But if Anthony Edwards is in tomorrow, I like the -4 versus the Spurs. I'll tell you that right now. The Wolves are fucking peaking right now. So I do think there's a couple spots better than trying to figure out on today's card. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some fishy shit. There's obviously a lot of money coming in on these games. There's only 2 games. Usually fishy shit happens first off on the weekend in NBA, and then fishy shit also happens when there's not many games and there's a lot of money focused in on just a couple games. So all love, man. Whatever you guys have been today, I hope you cash. I need the Thunder. Pray for me. If they do lose this game, I'll be super depressed. I'll tell you that right now. So I really need the Thunder to win this game. And I think whoever wins this one will come out and win the NCAA tournament as well. But I really need the Thunder to win this game tomorrow. Gonna do some research, see what's up with Anthony Edwards. If he plays, I do like that 4 for the Wolves facing the Spurs. And there's another spot as well that I'm liking. We'll talk about that as well, man. A shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. My guy said, give Liam a shout out, brother. He's watching. Appreciate you, Liam, and you knows it from Australia. My guy, appreciate you, man. My man. It means Bucks are dead. Put the house on the Hawks. We never putting the house on anything, but I am kind of leaning towards it. I think that was a sign that the Bucks about to get their ass put out this tournament once again, man. So let's see what happens. But tomorrow's card looks a whole lot better than today, man. So always never bet more than you can afford to lose. Whatever you guys are betting today, I hope you guys cash. Have a great day, great weekend, all that good stuff. And like I said, as long as Anthony Edwards in there tomorrow, minus Wolves minus the 4, will be a go in that particular game. Tomorrow's card is actually pretty nice. There's a couple of spots that I like tomorrow. I'll definitely be in the casino going to go bet some shit. But as long as Anthony Edwards in, Wolves minus 4 a go. Remember, if the Hawks get down by double digits, I do think they will be a great bet and will not give up easily on this game. Like if the Bucks got up 10, 15, I would definitely bet the Hawks live in that one, guys. It's all love. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's go fucking Thunder. Thunder up. Can't spell thunder without the under. Let's go SGA. Hardstein, all you motherfuckers. Lou Dort, we need Case and Wise, Isaiah Joe, all y'all going bunkers from 3, baby. You need these Thunder, baby. Thunder up. The Thunder buddies. We out, baby. Let's go.